Welcome to NGU Life. Here we are today to learn 5 powerful life lessons drawn from Rocky Balboa, one of the greatest motivational movies of all time.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
But before we go into the rest of the video, each week, we release inspirational videos like this one to help you be motivated, feel positive, and achieve success in your life. So hit the subscribe button and the bell below to never miss out on any of our new inspirational videos.
So you nervous about the fight?
They're scared to death.
You don't look scared?
Well, you ain't supposed to.
Then you don't have to do it.
Yeah, well, I think I do.
Although many people mistakenly believe that courage is the absence of fear, facing our fears head-on rather than avoiding them is where courage lies. As Nelson Mandela once said, the brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Rocky is indeed a brave man, but in this instance, he tries to remind his son that he is one. Robert Balboa regrets having to live in his father's shadow, and because of the embarrassing publicity he may have to face in future. In this scene, he tries to talk his aging father out of his reviving boxing career.
You ain't gonna believe this. Well, you used to fit right here. I'd hold you up and say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day. It was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
The world is a mean and nasty place. In other words, the world is heartless. Whether you or I succeed or fail is irrelevant to it. Yes, there are a lot of wonderful, honest, and caring individuals in the world, but the majority of them, the system, and our society don't care as much about you as many people would have you believe. The fact Rocky Balboa so eloquently conveys in this scene is that everything in life must be won through hard work, sacrifice, and persistence. There is no other way.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Rocky emphasized the most important lesson of all, which is persistence. In perhaps the most inspirational scene from whole Rocky series, you must keep moving and give it everything you have, even when the load of your goal is seemingly too heavy to bear. This personal trait can make the difference between success and failure in your life more than anything.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Your circumstance doesn't define who you can become. You can either play the victim and surrender, or fight and change your destiny. Rocky defied all the odds to become who he is. Despite all the excuses he can make and all the setbacks he faces, he perseveres and proves himself to all who doubted him. In this epic scene, what Rocky highlighted is the concept of making your own destiny. The barriers don't happen to you. They happen for you. You chose the path. You chose the dream. You made the decision to go all in. And with that decision, face every obstacle and defy every fear. To give your best shot.
I'm always gonna love you no matter what. No matter what happens. You're my son, you're my blood. You're the best thing in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life.
If you think you cannot do it all, you won't try with all your might. Believing in yourself is a key factor in your potential success, as it gives you the confidence to overcome challenges. The most important thing about believing in yourself is that you have to do it yourself. Others can support your efforts, but they cannot make you believe in yourself. While these lessons are drawn from a movie scene, they truly are powerful life lessons that will work for anyone. Our individual battles may differ, but we all are fighting to prove ourselves. Just like Rocky, apply these life lessons in your life as well and overcome yourselves from your tough times. As Rocky said, that's how winning is done.